up, Rick James? Shout out to Purple Beats on the beat. Figured I'd go live. What's good, Daria? Figured I'd go live while I'm waiting. I'm here at the scrapper yard. I'm here at the scrap yard. Thanks. They got to clean up some oil right here. My buddy spilled, trying to bring a damn transmission here. Goddamn well you got to take the oil out. That even makes sense. Shout out to Purple Beats out there helping out. We're just helping out a brother, clearing some shit out, some metal. So, shout out to all you guys. It's good, Minnie. Yeah, right. It's homeschooling right now at home. And Purple Beats is out there putting in some work today. So, figured I'd start the live now. I was supposed to go live earlier, but some shit came up. It's good, Mike Jones. But some stuff came up. I already had to tell the worker to relax here because, I'm all about treating people right. I'm like, hey, no, you don't. That's not how you tell people or ask people to do something. You don't scream and yell at him. He's like, oh, I couldn't hear. He's like, sorry, just, that's what we got to do, Put people in their place, not like rude and obnoxious and you motherfucker, man, don't talk to me like that. No, you say, hey, there's a better way to talk to people. And then they'll stop and realize, damn, I shouldn't have talked to them like that. Because there's too much ignorance, especially in this fucking black cloud ass city, Rochester, New York. Double shooting last night, one dead. It's crazy in Rochester. And I know some things from knowing somebody's about the Grease police that shot of the lesbian love triangle. That shit was crazy. And I don't know if it hits the news yet, but the word on the street is, and actually a word from somebody I know that knows the actual person that was shot that survived here in Rochester, New York. If you haven't heard, a police officer from a neighboring town, which is the town of Greece, which is just about the size of Rochester. So it's basically the greater Rochester area. And also Greece sometimes takes jurisdiction and helps out the Rochester police. But anyways, this officer, female, actually have to be black, all right? So it's not a crazy white thing. And it's not dangerous white cops, like they want to like Rochester. This is why it's all on the hush-hush, It's not dangerous white cops that are racist and shit that do all this shit. This is a lesbian, this is the lesbian black cop, all right? Which I don't care about none of that, but I'm just saying, y'all want to play agenda games and always blaming a white racist cop. Well, here goes a lesbian cop who abused her job and used the databases of tracking and locating and to harass this woman, all right, out of jealousy or whatever it was. And this woman shot the one girl, shot and killed the one girl. And if the neighbors weren't there to see it, she was trying to kill the kids. This was going to be real wicked. She was actually trying to kill this woman's kids, all right? She was trying to kill this woman's kids, okay? And she was using the Greece police database and the technology to electronically harass this girl, okay? So by them doing that, they showed somebody from Greece showed up and offered this girl It might hit the news. All right, come on, man. That fucking van stinks next to me. I gotta move. Bad ass exhaust. Holy shit. Damn. I'm about to move out the way. Work the window down. That shit stink. And turn that shit off. I hate when people got stinking ass emissions coming out of their car and they let it run. I hate that. Well, hold on, guys. I had to move because that fucking Ford's stinking ass van. I believe in the emission test. Anything that's putting out too much odor and shit, polluting the atmosphere, get that shit off the fucking road. There's too much technology out here to have some shit like that on the road. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah. So she was gonna kill the kids, you know, but the neighbors had saw her, so she turned the gun on herself and shot herself. Like that was somebody got in so deep into their emotions and the mental illness. All right, because I don't care what anybody says. Being gay is not a mental illness. Okay, people have their preference, but I will tell you, there is a mental illness with this gender crap. That's a mental illness. There's a difference. There's a fine line. And now with this actual Q Club shooting, you're actually seeing that there is other people that don't rock out with certain parts of this agenda, the LGBTQ agenda. So that there's always been gay people as long as as long as fucking humans been alive. No, I don't want no. Thanks. Yes, I don't. I don't want none of that. So as long as humans been alive, there's been gay people, but this agenda hasn't been around, and I don't rock out with the agenda. So therefore, um, this is a mental illness, man. This is an officer who's a cop who got so deeply embedded in something. All right, and you can say what you want to. Use the database that she was afforded to illegally, because they're not supposed to do that, to harass a woman, and then went and murdered the woman and was gonna murder the children of the woman. And then she shot and killed herself. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you're not gonna hear about that on CNN. No. You won't hear about that story. And then the Greece police or whoever from Greece came and offered the woman that was still alive hush money to not tell. So I haven't paid attention to the news. It'll probably come out later. So yeah, crazy story there. But anyways, the topic was earlier. Um, the topic was earlier. What the heck was the topic? As I'm trying to look for it, was about Gematria and about I want to get I don't even know the title of my own video. Let me look. It was about, why is Gematria under attack? Oh yeah. So why is Gematria under attack? And I'm just giving my perspective on it. Okay. Shout out to Rick James, Mike Jones, Paulie Walnuts. What's good, Paulie? Haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to Paulie. Garrett. What's good, Garrett? Minnie, yeah, right. Daria, Angel, Z, Bend Over, Brother Cuts, whoever else is sitting up on here. Why is Gematria being targeted right now? Because all you got to do is, when I Google Gematria, like right now, I could not Google it, but let me do it right now live. Well, you can't see it, but hold on. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. All right. Man, my thing is all over. But it's pretty when you put Gematria in the search on YouTube, it's pretty there's a lot going on, you know. People are into it all over. You know, just put Gematria in the YouTube calculator. And you know, there's a lot of people doing it. There's somebody that's doing ASMR Gematria. You know, there's so big and so prevalent. All right. So knowing that, right? Knowing that, just Google Gematria, not Google, but put in Gematria in the YouTube search. And I mean, you even got a guy on here, Spidey Hypnosis. You know, I saw it when I was looking through here. He's got 300 something thousand subscribers, and he's talking about predicting sport. A lot of people stole it out and using it for their own, you know, their own self. They're really, you know, they're really not about waking anybody up or doing anything. They're about, you know, doing what they're doing. But by it being the size of this, and you know, it's been like that. But why is it? Why is it certain demographic, I know, being kind of targeted? You know, and this is Zach, and Zach's being targeted. You know, and I get it. You know, he comes off, he does things. You know, he speaks his mind. He, you know, and it's people don't like that. You know, and you know, he even knows that he goes overboard sometimes, and you know, he knows. But it isn't that they make the videos. You gotta think. And you know, I said this right after OKC. You know, they're gonna start to, you know, clown it. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of these troll channels come up more and more, and you know, trying to dismiss it, showing up on mainstream, you know, trying to dismiss it. Well, the thing is it's all good when you're on the internet, as long as it doesn't get too big. You know, they'll censor you and keep you in your little box and shit, and make other people be seen. But when you start getting off of the platform, now they come harder. You know, they come harder, and we knew this was gonna happen. You know, so oh, here goes Phase Black. I'm all over the place. Um, oh, it's frozen. My bad. But you know, no, I'm in Rochester, back in Rochester. There ain't no snow here. But so back to what I was saying. You know, they gotta target, you know, target that and try to discourage that. You know, because they want you on social media. You know, they want us on social media playing the fucking rat race, playing the clown game. They create some stories so we can report. Just keep us busy, man. They know what they're doing. These people know what they're doing to the highest. You know, they understand. You know, they look at the algorithms. They know what to do. You know, and there's some stories I think they put out there just to keep us busy. You know, because some of them make no sense whatsoever. You know, and not definitely not this Q club shooting. Um, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother story. Hold on, I gotta go help my buddy out for a second. Listen to some Purple Beats, real quick, because this motherfucker's got the big ass mouth. Yo, I'm not walking in the mud either. I'm gonna drive over there. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, um, yeah. So back to what I was saying. Um, you know, hold on, let me get back to the beats. Uh, Sorry about that. Um, so back to what I was saying. You know, after all that, and then New York City, and they seen all that. They have to come attack. Um, it's a given. They gotta come attack. They gotta down it. They gotta make it look bad. They gotta make the people look bad. They gotta try to discourage. You know, damn, look at this car. Like they running from the police or something. Damn, that's crazy. And this is like the running from the police strip right here. Always car chases down here. So, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up or whatever. What's one of these? Shout out to Just Juice. About to rock out with this bad boy right here, right now. It has. I can't even see it. I'm so stupid. I try to put the phone up by the windshield, and I could just take the phone off and just read it out loud. So shout out to Just Juice. This is called Dragon Shine. It's hot. Oh man, this shit's spicy. It's apple, lemon, lime, ginger, turmeric, grapefruit, dragon fruit, and jalapeno. Woof! It's gonna tear my ass up, but it's gonna be so good for my body. All that right there. Apple, you already know. You get your vitamin C, your zincs, your iron, copper is in apple. Mad shit. Lemon, you're gonna get electrolytes with lemon. You're gonna get that charge, because it's vitamin C. They call it vitamin C, you know. But if you can power shit with lemons. Oh, low? Yeah, can y'all hear me or is it low? Because the audio been fucked up and I don't know why. Am I real low? Am I really low? Oh shit, the police got somebody right here. They got them stealing. Let's go see the good police work. Better now? Okay. Let me know if I'm good. Oh yeah, they got another person right there. Oh, they getting them out the car right there. They searching the car and all that shit. Rolled up right at the right time. They got everybody detained. You know. Shout out to RPD. These is criminals. They need to be off the fucking streets. Cause these streets is dangerous than a motherfucker. But we need gas anyway. I just realized the gas lights on. Damn, they was deep in the car. There's one there, one in that car, one in that car, one detained over here. It's about fucking. They was up to no good. I don't give a goddamn. They probably out here robbing shit. But oh, they checking in the trunk and everything. But look, there's one there, one in the back of the cop car. They searching the car. They got one detained over here. You can't really see him behind his cop car. So it was five. One, two, three, four, five. Five people in that little ass HHR. So thing about it is they ain't going to jail. So they know it. Cops know it. So they ain't going to jail. They need to find a gun, and the gun needs to be from out of state, stolen, or illegal. And then they could hold them on federal charges. That's how it working. What's good, Andrew? All right, I'm good. Thanks, Oil V. Thanks, Rick James. So I'm about to get gas, but Rochester is extremely dangerous with crime. He in the back of the cop car saying something. They laughing and giggling. So oh man, I don't even. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but could be they could have been caught DWB driving while black and too deep in the car, so they look suspicious, you know. But whatever going on, I can 100% guarantee ain't nobody leaving. So, I mean, ain't nobody going to jail. The car might be illegal or something. That's about it. But nobody's going to jail here. But anyways, yeah. I mean, the topic, you know, earlier is just the the hate that coming is supposed to, because they seen a little gathering from people, so it has to come, you know, and it's all to discourage people, you know. So anybody doing gematria and all that, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, you know, keep making it happen. Zach, keep doing your thing, you know, and everybody else, keep doing what y'all doing, you know. Keep clapping at the haters, and you know, every now and then you got to clap at them, because you look at them, they are just crazy. The ones that talk about it, you're like, these people are just doing it just to, you know, join the clown show, you know. So, but I mean, I don't know. He's standing there in cuffs. I mean, if he did something, he did something, you know. I mean, why are you standing there in cuffs? If he didn't do anything, he should be out of cuffs. You know, the one there's two people in the car. You know, they seem to be laughing with each other. So we're still filling up. We're full. Yep. Get the criminals off the streets, but also if they ain't criminals, you know, and that's why we're headed for, you know, military rule. You know, 2 years, the next 2 years are going to be real rampant and bad. Inflation's going to go through the roof, and it's going to get worse. They're going to keep flooding fentanyl, and it's going to get worse. You know, and you know, because they're going to come in with the military hammer. And when the next election comes to Trump There's going to be so much turmoil by then. Who knows what else they got up their sleeve? But we know Trump's involved, and there's going to be turmoil, man. And they're going to need military on the streets. You know, Chicago, you got what, another month before they do what Rochester's done, and they're already, gangs are already ready. Like they said, they going to war. There's people already plotting to just Balrog, you know, businesses. I mean, they're gonna clean that out, and then that's where they're gonna do it first. I think Rochester beat to the punch, and they're like, "Yo, you guys gotta hurry up because shit, we need National Guard on the streets." You know, so you know they got them over there, and he's in the back of the car. Uh, he letting them out, so he's letting him go. So he'll probably let go. So it's crazy, man, to see things change. And there you go. Let him out. Let him out. Let him cut him loose. Because either there's nothing. He's talking shit to the cop. Oh, now they're putting him in the car. He's having a what you call it, uh, ego battle with the guy because the guy's talking. He's like, "Why don't you sit in back of the cop car?" Yeah, y'all clogging up the gas pumps now. They said they're gonna let him go last. Huh? So they playing the game. He said they, he said he's gonna let him go last. The one guy outside the car. Like I told you so. Now he's walking him over to the cop car. Looking for his ID, give him his ID back. So, but they gonna let him go. He said we're gonna cut you loose last. And then they getting back in the car, and then they back out. Yeah, New York State, man. I mean, I don't know what they did or whatever they got pulled over by, but they cut them all loose. I'm sure they didn't do nothing. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know. But I don't know what's going on, but what went on, but they're done. So shout out to RPD, and you know, shout out to RPD for attempting to keep the streets of Rochester safe. And though doing things outside the lines of how it should be done. You know what I mean? Shit. What do you do? Everybody's hands is tied. So, all right. Caleb took them. He said, "Where his money at?" The cop turned around too. The cop turned around. Said, "Where's my money at?" Well, he's coming back. And there go them boys right there. So, all right. So, Mike Jones, I was once arrested for stealing my very own push bike simply because I couldn't remember the combination to my brand new bike lock. Spent the night in the cell. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. The Transformer 333. What happened? Oh, nothing. They just somebody got pulled over. I don't know. I had to get gas, but I'm nosy when I see the cops and people out of the car. So um, yeah, but that's crazy. So, anyways, I just came back live because I actually had the whole thing I wanted to talk about earlier, but I got busy, and then now I'm just kind of like discombobulated. There's a lot of shit going on, so I'm just. But yeah, beautiful day today, man. 48 feels like 60 in Rochester. I mean, compared to what it's been, it feels real good. The sun's shining. It feels great. And there goes the same officers on a whole nother call. And those are different officers. But are we still live? Let me get a thumbs up. I haven't checked any of the daily propaganda for today. So Okay, there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now you're drinking some hot stuff. Right. Matter of fact, where'd it go? I'm about to drink it. Thanks for reminding me, Rick. So much stuff going on, and I got so much going on today that I forgot to drink the drink that I said that I was about to drink. Yeah, that's where the blower's at. So, thank you, Rick, for reminding me. And there goes the same officers right there. They're deep today, boy. That's all the officers that pulled over that car. Right there, to the left. So, stick it out the window. I could have told you not to put your phone in there. Let me see if it. Oh my God, is this spicy? Holy shindiggles. Watch this guy. Guys, let me see. Do I got $1? I'm gonna give him $1. Watch how he looks. Watch how he looks. Yo! There you go. Thank you, God bless. You're welcome. Oh man, they couldn't see. He gets disappointed when he gets $1. You know? Like disappointed. But you know. They got higher standards these days. I've literally had a handful of change and gave it to somebody. And he was like, oh man. I'm like, seriously. And it was about like, that was after I came from the hand car wash. And that was like $8 of change. And he was like, oh, come on, man. I'm like, what? I mean, even the homeless people or the people that, you know, be out here on the streets, whatever they're doing. Because I was educated from a user. You know, they educated me. They said everybody you see isn't homeless. I'm like, what? They're living on the street. Yeah. You know. So, yeah, they have homeless people who don't have a home who live on the streets. And then they have junkies. And then they have users. What he told me was the users, you know, they're out there, but they got a home, but they can't go to it. And I'm like, what? This blew my mind. I'm like, what? He was like, the junkies, he said, they're out here because, you know, they're in between homes or what for whatever reason, you know, but they do have somewhere to go. And he said, I'm a user. He said, you know, I could go home. He said, but I gotta live on the street because I gotta, you know, he told me, he's like, they have to get, see, Rochester has a lot of surrounding areas and a lot of people that get on this fentanyl, they have to come, see, it ain't like crack or even heroin, you know, and it's not like cocaine here where you can like, they can function and go home and, you know, this fentanyl shit, now they need it all the, like every so many hours. So by them needing it every so many hours, right? You can't go home because you can't get it out there. So you can't go home. So they just live on the street or live in their car or, you know, pitch a tent and they look homeless. And he said they don't eat. He said we don't eat, you know, which I already knew from handing out dinners. And I don't know if I'm doing that this year during Thanksgiving because it was just so many people already doing it, you know. But I really enjoy doing that. But there's just so many people that's giving, and it is a beautiful thing that they had way too much. They're not going to even eat it all. So maybe come up with something, you know, I don't know. Maybe the amount of each dinner that it cost me last year, just, you know, maybe give them that, you know, something. I don't know. But I like going out at night or during the day, all day, and just give, you know. But the thing is, I did give it to some people who haven't ate, and some people, you know, because some people just went where they know. And that's why I do want to do it. because I went to where people don't go and don't know. And then people were grateful. They were hungry as hell, but it was like I had too much. I couldn't go to every spot, because people just go where they see them normally. See me, I'm all over the place, so I know where they go, where they be at, shit like that, So those people were grateful, and they they destroyed it. As soon as it touched their hands, it was already the food going in their mouth. I'm like, damn. It's like, thank you, man. I haven't eaten in so long. So it's sad. It really is sad, man. It's the saddest thing in the world seeing this. It's you know what? It's more sad knowing how and why and what is going on. That's why it's so sad to me, because I know what's been done, through the painkillers and, because the one guy who said he's just a user, he got on it because the painkillers didn't do anything anymore, And believe me, when you're like that, you got pain, you're like, yo, you talking to everybody, hey, what can get rid of this pain? You're like, look, man, there's a good chance you might get hooked on it, but man, it'll take the pain away. And then they go try it. Next thing you know, they're hooked. Next thing you know, they're hooked on it. It's sad. Oh damn, what the hell is going on there? Car accident? State troopers and everything. So what the hell happened? So, but it is sad, man. Just that what's being done ain't going to continue to be done. So, you still got your people that do crack. They functioning and they like, they're like the upper class drug users, the ones who do crack. But it's those that fentanyl was rock bottom. Like it's over. Like you're gonna either be dead real soon, or you're gonna be either dead real soon. Here you go. Oh shit! All right, man. And this guy, he looks like he's about 18, man. It's crazy. And they getting younger and younger out here. But that fentanyl is no joke. It really isn't. It's just destroying communities across the United States. And it's going to get worse, man. Think about it. We got 2 years. And then God knows what's going to go on, during the presidency. Because you better believe they're going to piss off the liberal side. And anyone who don't like Trump, they're going to really piss them off with Donald Trump. And then they're going to further break away people from liking Trump. They're going to dwindle it down. They're going to pick on more faction of society. That's why they threw the DeSantis thing in there. Now people are like, oh, well, how do I choose between DeSantis and Trump? Well, I live in Florida, so I'll take DeSantis. What about all the other people? They're like, oh, man, this DeSantis guy. And they're going to break them down, It's going to be more and more and more. Just remember what Trump said. Execute drug dealers and take the guns first, ask questions later. All right? So, exactly, man. The pharmaceutical companies. Fentanyl is what you call it? That's Pfizer. And then it has so many other different names. You'd be surprised what that shit's in. It has so many different names. They even have I posted a video. They even have a vaccine for it. And that's I'm been making a video busting that down even more. Think about it. How could you have a shot for fentanyl? And I've been researching what it does is it shuts off shuts off the effects going to the brain, and I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? No, I'm not just witnessing that. And I'm not hearing what they're saying, you know? So that means their body, can be basically uh like zombie shit, man, or vice versa. If it could shut the brain off from feeling the effects, and imagine they can reverse that to where they could actually shut the brain off to understanding what the body's doing. Like I was diving into this whole new thing, man, and I'll be making a video on it and dropping it soon. But man, it's and I'm telling you, man, I know what I'm seeing and I know what the signs are coming me. They're gonna do a zombie apocalypse, man, to push a next quarantine or something. They're gonna trigger something in all these people with fentanyl that they get hungry, but their hunger is human flesh. I'm telling you, I already know it. I just see it coming, man. There's no doubt in my mind. And then you could look back and say, man, this fucking guy is crazy, but he knew. That damn conspiracy theorist, yeah, right, the Matrix, man. He's all crazy, talks all this shit, man. But he was telling us that this shit was gonna happen. You know? I'm just telling you, man, it's gonna fucking happen, man. It is. I'm even, people already know some shit like, well, I'm just telling you how it's gonna happen. I see it, you know? And I'm telling you, man, I see it. And eventually it's going to get inside whatever they're giving everybody that they're telling you to go get every year and 6 months and a couple months and boost it in this. Telling you they're going to get it in there. It's going to be under a different name, you know? It's crazy. I was just talking to somebody the other day. They posted a comment saying, how can they detox from the you know what? I said, no, forget about that. It ain't happening. It's a system that's in place, you know? So, yeah, crazy. Yeah, the Flocka. I remember the Flocka. You know, same concepts, man. They've been experimenting for a long time. And these corner stores are a haven for like this synthetic crap, man. They got candies, all kind. I don't even know how honestly, I don't know how it's legal. I really don't know how all this shit is legal. You got stores that don't have liquor license that's selling Fireball and that other shit in the store. Like that's the only thing they got. They sell alcohol, but you need a liquor license to sell liquor. But here you're seeing stores that can't carry liquor but have liquor in it, which is these little fireballs and that other one, some other shit. It's like gold color. I'm like, how is this even possible? Thought you needed a liquor license. You know, it's crazy, man. Yeah, running into buses and all kind of stuff, man. Jumping off shit. You know, it's crazy. Wicked ass world. So, but yeah, um, that's just what I see. And man, I'm telling you, I got to get down to Philadelphia, man, to go over there just to. I got to see that shit because there's so many videos come out. So many people go down there to record it and post it, and it's just like I got to do it, man, because that shit is. That's gonna be one of the most craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I can guarantee it. And it's like people are like pray for Ukraine and do all this other shit and worried about all this other shit and Black Power and all that. But you got that on the streets. They don't want to show that because it is affecting everybody. It's black, white, Hispanic, Mexican, every walk of life is on that strip, fucked up from this drug. Nobody's asking why. Oh, it's coming through the border. Man, it ain't going through the border. Go down to the border and see if that shit's coming through. It ain't. You ain't digging a booger through there. You know. Only shit they're not gonna bring it through there, man. It's already commerce going on in there. There's somebody can't drive. There's already commerce going on there. They got their brakes on in the car wash. Watch the car jump up. You know, why is she riding the brake? So, what's good, Cuts? So, nobody's talking about that, man. Than any that's worse than any country, man. I mean, you could go into some of the worst countries in the nation and you won't even see no shit like that. You know? That's why I gotta go, man. I gotta go there, man. I'm probably gonna go there. I'm just gonna up one day and go there, man. That's not far from me. I mean, Philly is not far. Philly is closer to New York City. You know, I think we're about the same distance. For me, no, Philadelphia is closer to New York City, and I gotta check that out, man. You know, it's gonna blow my mind, man. I'm gonna come back with a new demographic of my mind. It's just something's been telling me to go there for the longest. It's like they know. I mean, they could stop that if they wanted to because, oh shit, we stopped. That was a weird feeling. This lady up here with the brakes on, just sitting there. But yeah, I mean, they could stop that if they wanted to. All they got to do. Hold on, it's real loud in here. Wait a minute. Yeah, Rick James. Yeah, Rick James. I mean, it's happening everywhere, man. It's happening everywhere. It's happening in the burbs. You know. But it's happening everywhere, man. You know. It's like all lined up with the agenda. You know, Rochester never had a fentanyl problem. It never had a meth problem. It just had a crack problem. You know, when this fentanyl came, it's over. You know, and people think that shit's heroin, man. It's not heroin. It's fentanyl. It's a big difference. You know, it's a big ass difference. It's crazy. All right, Cuts. Shout out to brother Cuts working them mountains. So yeah, I got to get down there, man. I just got to observe this shit because it's way worse, you know. And it's gonna be cold. You know, a lot of ODs this year. People are gonna be dead from the cold. You know, because if people pass out, they're gonna pass out. Well, maybe not. You know, because the cold is gonna keep them alive. Believe it or not. You know, shock them back into awareness. Or it might be like all them stories you see where they OD, they're in the snow, frozen like a motherfucker. They put them in the body bag, get them to the morgue, and when they thaw the fuck out, they start hearing banging inside the goddamn morgue and shit. You know, it's been so many reports of dead victims start kicking in the body bag, overdose victims. You know, that shit's alarming to me, man. It's so many stories like that. You know, when you got medical professionals that declare you dead and you in a damn morgue, and then all of a sudden they come alive and walk out of there within an hour, you are literally labeled dead. They're signing your death certificate. Now your ass back to life. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. You know, it truly is crazy. What's good, fake Mike? Real news? Yeah, fake Mike. Trust me, I know heroin. Yeah, Will used to be on heroin and shit, man, back in the days. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm just bullshitting. He wasn't on no damn heroin. But look at these clouds. Look at these nasty ass clouds in the sun. How they, it's just God knows what's going on up there. You know, they come They come on the news yesterday, have a news conference. Yes, with Mr. 19 on the decline, flu and RSV are rapidly increasing. Oh, it's just amazing, man. If this was a year ago, it'd be the other way around. One would have disappeared while the other one was coming. I mean, come on, man. But it is what it is, guys. We all know what's up. So, shit, I ain't got no change. So, shout out to all the people still working. Young kid right here. And all these young kids working. They got a good upbringing because they out here trying to work, get a job at the car wash. So shout out to all of them. Great stream last night. If you didn't check it out, he had Fritz Springmeyer on. Shout out to Fake Mike Real News. Always getting the dope guests on there. So yeah. But check that out, Check that out. But yeah. So what else? What else they got? What else happened? Let me see. Oh, the crypto market. I mean, that's another thing. They're just doing exactly what we already knew they were gonna do. They were gonna make, they're gonna come out at some point and say one big crypto company is using it for war, terrorism. I mean, they're gonna be like, oh, we gotta regulate it. The whole thing is they gotta get the people to have the government regulate the shit. That's the whole thing. And they're gonna do it. They're already forming it. I mean, look what happened to FTX or whatever, FXT or FTX. I mean, this is what they're doing. Everyone's calling for, oh, we gotta, you even got people that were all, yeah, crypto, decentralized and, no regulation, this and that. Now are saying, well, we understand that there has to be a little regulations. Man, get your dumb ass out of here. Get your stupid ass out of here with that dumb shit. I mean, it's just like, it's so stupid. It really is. So, yeah, it's just dumb. And just see where they're trying to head with all this, And I do believe that they're just doing everything off on a whim and hoping everybody just goes with it, But they're patient, so they're just bringing in real slow, the slow kill, like the whole electric vehicle thing. I don't understand where they're. I mean, I understand the agenda, but I'm looking at the infrastructure. I'm like, we don't have the infrastructure for this shit. We don't have we just don't have it. I mean, for a few, but not for a mass amount. All of a sudden, you drink, the gas goes, oh, we got to ban gas and this and that, da da da. Here you go, man. Shit, have a go. You too. We don't, it don't make sense. It just don't fit. You look around and you do see all the car companies switching over. I mean, I guess that's just how they're gonna do it. Is the shit ain't gonna be available, and then they're saying by 2030, because most people buy most of the slaving, woolly-haired, hoof-having masses. Shout out to Truth Virus is back. You know, so if y'all don't know Truth Virus, go subscribe to Truth Virus. What's it, 18 or some shit like that? He's back. He won't be back for long with that last video, but he's back. He was taking a break, but his next break will be from a strike, I'm sure. Here's a shot of the gas prices in this area. It's amazing how diesel is almost double, but that's how much it is here in Rochester. Which that ain't mean it ain't bad, and I don't really pay attention to it. But it's down because I always notice 369, so it says 365 for non-member. Smart Pay member 355. Oh, you save a penny. Wow. Who's gonna notice that? You know what's funny? People who pay attention to gas prices will, if you got gas, say 360, they will drive for fucking 10 miles out of the way to go get some gas that says 355. Oh, the gas is cheaper at that gas station. Honey, it's 5 more miles away. That's still cheaper. That's how the consumer thinks, man. That's how Walmart got everybody. Oh, it's 99 cents. Oh, it's $9.99. Oh, it's $1.99. Oh, it's $99. It's not that the dollar makes the difference once it changes to 100, but this is when I studied, a lot of business and understanding how to manipulate a consumer. I mean, I really, I studied that shit for years. And one of the companies I studied very well was Walmart, because their tactics were genius. They must be having some tickets go on sale, and must be having a rave or something, because this is they're waiting out here in line for the next concert. So I don't know what the hell concert it is, but some, if I go out there with a Trump flag, they'll fucking kill me. That's the type of crowd I'm talking about. But anyways, see, they're out here camping out for some tickets. Probably the same band that said they're not gonna play if that fucking Save America tour came there. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, like I was saying about Walmart is, I mean, that's so true. If you're in a store, you see something $99 versus $100, or $99.99 versus $100, it looks cheaper. It's just a penny or $1. All right, it looks cheaper. So you might have seen it somewhere else for like $100.99 or 101 or 109. The minute you see $9.99, you got it. It's already in your cart. And that's one of their tactics. And another tactics is to make it look so much cheaper that you buy it anyway. And that's what they do. I mean, they have already. That's what this programming, man. And they have literally, they had mind manipulation courses for Walmart executives. I got into all that shit, man, on how to manipulate the mind, how to use the colors. That's why they use black and white. That's why they use blue. Target, one of their things is they don't play music. They keep it quiet and peaceful. So you can think. Because their whole object is to target you to buy shit. And how they use the lighting in Target is all white and then red around the top. It gives you a like your eyes, and like your mind is like, it gives you the no music gives you clear thought to look at what you buy, and then as the white and it transfers to the red, it makes you want to spend. Why it does that, I don't know, but I was into this. I mean, they really they really have used science to do what they've done to become the largest corporations on earth. You know, Amazon did too. You know, and then so that was Walmart's tactic. It's like we'll make it to look like it's so much less that people will buy it anyway. That's why Walmart. There was only been one Walmart that I've seen that had small shopping carts. I forgot what state I was in. I'm like, holy shit, they got small shopping carts. Walmart purposely never had small shopping carts because their whole object is if you have a bigger cart and it looks empty, you want to put more in it. So that was Walmart's tactic. They never had small carts. And they've always had the biggest fucking carts besides Costco and like BJ's and shit like that. They always have the biggest the biggest carts because they want you to fill that bitch up. And when you get up there, you realize, damn, I spent more than I wanted to. Oh well, I don't want to put that back. It was only $9.99. It was only 99 cents. It was only $1.99. It was only $2.99. And that's how they get you. It's all mind manipulation. It's crazy. Yeah, the Walmart with the smile. And yeah, they use all different tactics. They know during certain times of the week, not even the season, have shit near the front. Snow store coming, put it near the front. Shit like that. I mean, they're really smart. Anything to do with what's going on, the games. Boom, you put that up front. You put that right there when you walk in. Now they start to maneuver shit and make aisles that are actually going to the register. They do that at other stores too. So when you're in line, you buy more shit. It's the consumerism disease. That's why America has the only country that has storage the way it does. I mean, the storage. If you want to make money, buy you a building and make storage units. Watch how it fills up. You'll be like, God damn, I got to get another one because it's gonna be full, 100% guaranteed. It's gonna be full because Americans have too much shit, unnecessary shit. I'm for one of them. I mean, if some of you guys have it too, we have too much unnecessary shit that we don't need because of them same taxes. Oh, it was only this much. Oh, it was only that much. Oh, I wanted that. I just wanted to have that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But that's what they do, That is what they do. But it's consumerism, And it's addictive to some people, man. It really is addictive. I've talked to people, they're like, yeah, all they do is shop and this and that, da-da-da. Non-stop, constantly shopping. Some people are addicted to it. How does Amazon do so good? Well, it comes to your door. 2, you don't see the money. That's another thing with electronic currency. That's why they want to move to electronic currency, because people spend more when they can't see it. It's like a video game. And the video games have actually trained us to do this. And them stupid fucking phone games. When they seen people willing to pay for dumbass fucking gemstones or whatever that shit's called, or Candy Crush and Flappy Birds and Angry Birds, they're like, man, people pay for this stupid shit. God damn. People are buying like shit, spending all this money so they can have extra shit. They're like, man, we about to utilize this shit. And so electronic currency is not in your hand, so you'll spend more. If you could see your money, you'd be like, man, fuck that. I'm not about to spend $100 on that shit. But when it's a number in electronic world, you say, shit, it's only $100. Boop, you pay for it. Boop, you don't see the money. You see numbers instead of the actual physical reality. Even though money is worthless, this is what they do, man. They want to go because you spend more. You're more liable to spend more money because you don't see it. You're not going to hold on to it and save it, All right, Rick James. Have a good day, my brother. But this is what they do. And this is what they want. Because when it's an electronic, you're going to spend more. Because you don't see it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm just rambling on about shit, So I'm gonna have to change the title because it really wasn't about, the song. The thing you got to remember is with the Jamont, they're gonna keep trashing it because they see the momentum and they don't want that, so they got to trash it and bash it. And yeah, some of these guys are just straight fucking idiots, and it's just like you could see they just getting in on it just to do it. But so hold on, guys. Let's see what's going on. Let me go look at breaking news real quick. Oh, they got the Richard Fierro, the Army veteran who disarmed the Club Q gunman. You know, crazy. That's God. You guys already know. Man arrested after SUV drove through Massachusetts Apple Store. One dead 1 hour ago. One dead and at least 20 injured. Oh boy. We need electric cars. Or he could have had a V attack. The mysterious illness that people are having. Oh shit! Breaking news: Rochester, New York. Here goes another one. And no leaders around here give a fuck. But they just said it. Rochester police search for a killer of Franklin student was only 12-year-old Juan Lopez. Damn. He is the youngest victim homicide this year. Rochester police say he and a 16-year-old boy were walking on Atkins Street Monday night when they were shot around 7 p.m. Juan was found dead on the sidewalk 2 blocks away from Prospect Street. They found the 16-year-old being tended to by neighbors. They and responding officers were able to stop the bleeding, and he was rushed to the hospital. Police say Tuesday his injuries are life-altering. God damn. Mayor bitch ass Malik Freemason Emmons, who doesn't do shit for the fucking city whatsoever, and Chief David Smith implored anyone with information to come forward. All right, that's sad, y'all. That's sad as hell. It truly is. 12-year-old boy, man, walking down the street. I couldn't even imagine that shit, guys. I really couldn't. Couldn't even imagine it, man. Couldn't even imagine that. 12-year-old boy, you know? A 12-year-old boy, guys. Crazy. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Oh man, I'm about to say you just dropped your damn wallet. All right, guys, I'm back. What's good, Bamboo Soldier? What's good? Uh, yeah. So, um, yeah, that's Rochester. 12-year-old boy got shot, and guess what? You'll see from the community. Nothing. We need more of this. We need more of that. We need, man, y'all been saying we need since I was a little fucking boy. This shit you can't stop, man. You know? You need to realize what the fuck's going on and need to prepare for it and need to come into your being. And maybe that's the only thing that it really needs is people to start realizing they're fucking human again and having compassion and love and, you know, companionship. Like, yo, you're my neighbor, you know? And then it could eventually one day get to you're my brother and you're my sister, you know? Because we got to go there so people can get that, you know. Because guess what? There will be another one. You know, you got local radio stations here, fucking playing all the shit that you know they shouldn't even be played on the damn radio. You know, it's crazy. You got local radio stations here who all about the community for God knows how many years. Right? There's a local radio station here called WDKX, and it talks about nonviolence, and it's actually W for the station, D for who's the D for? Uh, D is for damn, I forgot. But the K is for Martin Luther King, and the X is for Malcolm X. I forgot who the D was for. Oh, Frederick Douglass. And yeah, I think it is. I think it's Douglas. I could be wrong now, but I know for a fact it's Martin Luther King and Malcolm X at WDKX. And they always talk this old fucking non-violent shit and this shit, but they play all the bullshit that is violent and leads to this type of behavior. It's the craziest shit in the world, man. It's the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen in my life. Most hypocritical ass station. You're all about the community and building this and building that. They never help local artists. They only play what's popping. The only time they play out local artists or something is when they become big or bigger. And that's just how they run. So, you know, this city, I talk about all the time with people. They be like, yep, you're right, man. There is definitely a black cloud over this place. You know? And, yeah. So, yep, playing garbage music. When you listen to garbage music, you eat garbage all day, you live around garbage, there's no positivity in your area, nothing positive in your life, and then you add all the chemicals, you know, on top of that, and then if it's alcohol, weed, or the K2, or all that other shit, popping pills, smoking vapes, whatever it is, adds to it all, you know, adds to it all. You know, other nations think we are batshit crazy. That's why I'm thinking this whole legalized weed shit. I'm cool with people doing. I don't care about people smoking weed. There's nothing wrong with that. But these motherfuckers are doing an agenda. And I look at the rest of the world. They don't have that shit. Your ass is grass if you possess that shit. I mean, and people say, "Oh, it's because we have freedoms in America." No, it's not. All right, it's bigger than that. It's an agenda. And I'm thinking that, you know, when this hand of terror comes to that iron hand, that Nazi energy comes back, whether it's in the form of Trump or somebody else, they shutting that shit down. They shut that shit down because there ain't no other countries on earth that allow this type of shit. You know, there might be some, I don't know every fucking one, but most of the modernized big giant countries, that shit is straight illegal. Like in hashish, motherfucker. I mean, they get killed for this shit. What that tell you? If the New World Order, okay, this is where people forget and lose track of shit. The New World Order, right? If you look at all the big players, Russia, China, they don't play that shit, that drug shit. They do not play it. I mean, they're telling you with the Britney Grinder girl, Britney Tinder Grinder. They're telling you with her how they play. They're like, look, they don't even realize this shit coming over there. People talk about, oh, the New World Order, oh, everything's gonna change, oh, da da da. And that's the whole thing, man. It's like, I think I was watching on Wills. I think Fritz said that shit. He was like, they want to make it so bad where you beg for the New World Order, where you beg for cryptocurrency, where you beg for food, where you beg to be monitored and tracked and traced. It's all free will, but they're gonna make it their reality that they built to put you in it, and you're gonna beg for it. So, yeah, the weed isn't the same, Angel. You're right. I mean, that's what they're doing. That shit, it's just what it's doing. I mean, it's not a high vibration plant anymore. That shit is removed and gone. It's removed and gone because 90% of the people I know that smoke that shit, they ain't lit like a Christmas tree and can be, yeah, I get, oh man, oh, wow, I never thought of that. And build with you, because they start thinking, nah, that shit is like, man, I ain't even, eyes half closed, they damn near slurring, they just laughing and giggling and shit, and like, yo, man, I don't even know, man, so, it went from a high vibrational plant to a low vibrational plant. Then they switched how you're supposed to actually smoke it. You're not supposed to inhale that shit and put it in your light organ, which is your lung, which lung means light. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to chief it, keep it inside, close your trachea off, blow out of your nose. Bring it up, and that's where it all happens at. That's where it touches all them glands to your higher being. Everybody putting it in their goddamn lungs and shit. And then they inhale and hold it and cough. I mean, the cough lets you know, motherfucker, that shit ain't supposed to be in there. No smoke belongs in the human lung at all. Zero. None. If your lungs was built for smoke, we wouldn't have the shit we got. It's because smoke is cloudy. It's dark. It darkens. They even show you your lungs are filled with black. Well, because you're darkening your light organ and you're cutting yourself off. You're cutting yourself off from your own being. So they push smoking. They push Snoop Dogg smoking and don't sipping on gin and juice. They push all that shit because they want you in that low state. You're gonna put in your lungs. You're gonna get. You think you're getting high, but you're actually getting low. That's what they do, man. Thank you. So, but it is what it is. And then the weed they got is an addictive substance. I go right by it. All I gotta do is sit out in front of these dispensaries or whatever they call them, the weed store, and you'll see a line. That's not recreational. That is a habit, and they need it, and they want it, and they're in line for it, like clockwork. That's a habit, And then, not to mention, they roll it in all these different flavored ass papers, which is more chemicals and shit. It just blows my fucking mind. I go into a corner store, the whole entire fucking store is all smoke shit. All corner stores are smoke shops with chips in it and juices and beer. It's crazy. And it's crazy. They cook food too, so it's like perfect. We got all the smoke shit. You're gonna get high as fuck. You're gonna come back and eat all the fucking fast food that they cook in there, and the junk food. It's like it's a win-win. Fucking Arabs are smart. Keep coming back for more. You know? Yeah, bamboo, homegrown is the best, but you know, you gotta look at what actually is going on. You know, study it, go back. And how you really learn is you go back and come forward. You go way back and study that, and you're like, wait, this ain't even, the terms are different. The fucking science is different on this shit. What the fuck? And that's where people get lost. They talk about THC and all this other shit. You know, all this shit and that and this, that. And I'm like, man, y'all with this, you guys are just like the pharmaceutical companies. You're talking about shit that they created in modern time, and you learned it, and you think that's what it is. You got to go back farther. That's where the real knowledge is at. You got to go back and then come forward. And they be like, oh shit, this ain't even, whoa, what's going on? You know? I study anybody that they'll stop, they'll look at that shit when the next time they smoke, like, man, fuck that. This ain't that shit. This ain't that beautiful plant they've been showing us all these years. Hell no. They want you to put chemicals in it. The shit got crystals and shit growing on it, and do this and do that, and you know, it ain't grown on natural light. It's not grown from the earth, getting all the earth minerals and the rainwater and the sunlight and the stars. It's not getting all that. This shit is growing in a fucking building, in a store, in a basement, in an attic, in a closet, in a kitchen, in a stove, wherever the fuck people growing this shit at now. You think you really getting high on the natural shit that comes from the earth that God intended, the universe intended you to vibe with? No, absolutely not. And like I said, I mean, I'm just giving you the real. I mean, here's what it is. Believe what you want. The research is all out there. I don't even smoke and did this research. You know? That's where the real plan is. This shit grows from the earth. Getting all the minerals from the dirt and the rain and the oxygen and the air and the stars and the sun and the moon. All that. The vibration of the earth. I mean, it's getting all that. It ain't grown in the fucking basement with artificial light, shit like that. That's not natural at all, by any stretch of the imagination. You know? It's like the shit we eat, the vegetables and fruits. If it ain't coming like that, we already know what time it is. It's so fucking hard. You know? So, there's that. But, all right, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. And I might come on later this evening and scroll through the propaganda, because there was some shit but I forgot that I wanted to make a video about and talk about. So, federal emergency declaration is in effect for 11 New York counties after lake effect snowstorm 6 hours ago, as it's 45 and 50 degrees and it's melting. So they got to do that to get the federal money. You know, they expect big money clearing the snow, and they got to get it back. So that's what they do that for. You know, everybody's getting around. I was up in Buffalo, Clarence, which is right by Buffalo yesterday. Everybody's moving and doing what they're doing. Moving snow out still. But get ready, because it's going to be more. Because they got to push the climate change agenda. So... tree murders. Entire store. So yeah, guys, I don't know, no comments coming up, so I'm about to get off here, man. Much love, peace and love. I'm gonna come back later and this evening, probably drop a video. So it'll be on the Man Right the Matrix 19 channel. Because it was some topics I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to get my other channel deleted. Because it's definitely a deleter. We got to talk about the Q Club, the Q Ball. Because there's a lot that you can take from that situation. All right, Jason C. Bamboo, shout out to all you guys. Subscribe to Bamboo Soldier channel too. Yes, so subscribe to Bamboo Soldier channel. Anybody else that has a channel. And yeah, peace and love, everybody.